Okay, everyone, it's time for the Camp Cool School.
And Camp Cruel School.
Yes, and Camp Cruel School Talent Show.
Okay, guys, only one person can win.
We got this. As long as none of us are doing something silly, like a ventriloquist act.
All right, guys, only one person can win. It better be one of us. Has everybody been practicing?
Why practice? My act is already perfect.
Yeah, I've been too busy kicking butt on the softball field all summer. I was planning on just winging it.
Do we all have to go out there? I have stage fright.
Yes, Timmy.
Is it too late for me to go to summer school?
It's showtime, everyone.
Our first act is Drew and his dog, Hot Dog.
Okay, hot dog, sit. Hot dog, shake. Hot dog, dunk.
Wow, what a show. And the next act is Ray Blank.
You all thought that was cool? Wait till you see this. I'm going to juggle these bugs.
That's the best you've got, Ray?
I, for one, liked that act. It was delicious.
Ouch!
Let the talent show continue.
Go, Raina! Go, Raina! It's a birthday! It's a birthday!
Oh, yeah.
How's everybody doing tonight? I just flew in from cruel school and boy are my arms tired. So a pig walks into a restaurant. He orders a glass of swine. The waiter says, "Where's your wife?" And the pig says, "She's at home, bacon."
Boo!
What? Are these jokes too boring for you?
What? I thought she was pretty funny.
So then a cow walks into a bar and
Now watch as I pull a fish out of this hat. Abracadabra!
Woohoo! How did she do that? Is she a witch?
Come on, Timmy!
just get out there.
You can do it, Timmy.
Yeah, just give it a try.
Don't forget what Dean Mean said.
Oh boy. Hi everyone. I really didn't want to perform, but Dean Mean told me I have to. He said,
Timmy, you get out there on stage and perform, or you're getting detention for the rest of your life. Timmy, don't make fun of me or you're getting detention for the rest of your life. Wait, that was pretty good.
and I say I'm scared, but Raina and Grace say,
Timmy, you're the worst.
Yeah, I can't believe we have to go to school with you.
sometimes I wish I was at Cool School, where Ella would say something like,
Timmy, you're so smart and funny.
and then maybe one day, Miss Booksy would say,
Timmy, you win the talent show. Timmy, you win the talent show.
whoa, I did? Wow.
And that's how Timmy Timmy won the talent show. Drew won second place. But that award should really go to Hot Dog. Moral of the story, boys and girls, everybody has some kind of talent. You just have to practice. Oh, and ventriloquism is pretty cool. Sorry, Ella.
I can't believe we get to go visit Mount Rushmore for spring break.
Wow, cool! And it's in the middle of a national park, which gets so colorful in the spring.
Those 4 giant heads are awesome!
How giant? Are they gonna talk to us?
Don't worry, Robbie. They're just sculptures. I wonder who drew them.
Well, you see, it was designed by a sculptor named Gutzon Borglum. They started building it in 1927 and didn't finish till 1941. Well, that was over 15 years later. Now look out the window because here they come.
Whoa.
Okay, people, can you name all 4 presidents on Mount Rushmore?
George Washington, obviously. He was the first president. He chopped down a cherry tree, and he couldn't tell a lie. Although nobody knows if that story is true or not.
I know Abraham Lincoln. He got us through the Civil War, and he also liked to wrestle.
Thomas Jefferson was the 3rd president of the United States, and he helped popularize ice cream by serving it in the White House.
And Theodore Roosevelt was the 26th president, and teddy bears were named after him.
Okay, pay attention during this trip, everybody. There's gonna be a huge test when you get back to school next week.
A test?
We have to study during vacation?
What do you expect? You go to cruel school.
I don't have time to learn about 4 different presidents. Time to get to work.
Did you know that originally the plan was to make all the statues go from the president's head down to the waist? But they ran out of money before they could build it all.
Are you sure they were even able to finish the heads?
What's going on up there?
No presidents, no test.
Let me get a closer look with some super cool binoculars. Just as I thought.
Oh no! Is it Ray? You've got to stop him, Drew.
Way ahead of you, Robbie.
Drew took out his mighty penultimate and turned into the Stupendous Drew Pendous.
First, I've got to get all the way up there, and it is spring break. So I'll spring into action. Too late, Drew. I've turned Mount Rushmore into Mount Rushless. Now there can't be a test. No problem. I'll just redraw all 4 presidents. Oh yeah? Do you remember what they look like? Of course. Everyone knows what George Washington looks like. And Abe Lincoln was wearing a hat, I think. Was Thomas Jefferson the 3rd head? Did he have a mustache? And head number 4 was,
Theodore Roosevelt!
Huh?
Theodore Roosevelt!
Oh yeah, and Theodore Roosevelt. Ugh, why are there so many presidents? And they're all important. Well, maybe William Henry Harrison was less important. He was only president for 30 days. Well, who cares? You still can't remember what they look like. Luckily, I don't have to. Time for some time travel.
And that's when Drew went on tour of presidential history.
Welcome to Mount Rushmore. Now, just stand over there. President Washington, toes up your chin a little. President Jefferson, please turn a little to the left.
Make sure you capture my good side.
Whatever. Those heads need to be huge. There's no way you'll be able to finish rebuilding it by the time you have to leave. Oh, I made some other friends while I was traveling through time. Rodin, Picasso, Michelangelo, Donatello.
Aw, no Leonardo and Raphael. Bummer.
Who are all these guys? You don't know, Ray? These are some of the most famous artists and sculptors throughout history, and they're gonna help sculpt this mountain. Get to work, fellas.
Hey, you got it, Drew.
Maybe you should stick to Mount Rushmore's original designer?
Gutzon Borglum.
That's right. He did a pretty good job with the original.
Probably could have used a little more color, but that's just me.
Be right back. Welcome to Mount Rushmore, Mr. Borglum.
This isn't what I had in mind.
Yeah, sorry about that. Let's start from scratch.
So Drew erased the mountain, and they started again with Gutzon Borglum's original design. And soon enough, Mount Rushmore looked like Mount Rushmore.
Thanks a lot, everybody.
Nice try, Ray. But not only will you be tested on those 4 presidents, you also have to write a report on all those famous artists. I can't believe you don't know Michelangelo.
The Ninja Turtle?
Ah!
Thanks a lot, Drew. I just wish I had my signature hat.
You got it.
And that's how Drew saved Mount Rushmore. Moral of the story, kids, it's not cool to mess with Mount Rushmore and learn about your presidents and your artists, because Michelangelo wasn't just a Ninja Turtle, he was also an artist.
Today we're reading Sleeping Beauty Falls Asleep. Let's see what happens. Wiggle, snap, story time! Once upon a time, in an enchanted land far, far away, there lived a king and a queen. One day, after many, many years of hoping for a baby, the king and queen had a little baby girl, a princess named Briar Rose. Everyone in the land was so excited about the new baby princess, especially the fairies. You see, fairies love babies. So the fairies all got together to plan a party to celebrate little Briar Rose. Fairies also love parties.
Ooh, I love the streamers, Twinkles. Thanks, boss. And Sparkle, those cupcakes look scrumptious. Buttercup, how's the music coming?
Great, I've almost got the speakers set up. Speakers work.
Excellent.
Everything was shaping up for a wonderful party. Well, all except for one teeny tiny detail that everyone overlooked. No one had invited Grimsley. Grimsley was not like the other fairies. The other fairies liked to flit and flutter about, singing sweet songs and sprinkling pixie glitter on everything. And Grimsley, well, Grimsley liked to do sort of mischievous things like gluing fairies' wings together. We're stuck! And filling the pixie glitter jars with dirt. And she absolutely loved to put curses on the other fairies.
Curse you! I turn you into a frog!
Hey!
Grimsley just wasn't very nice. Maybe that's why it never occurred to any of the other fairies to invite her. Anyway, the party started out like any other fairy party. It was lots of fun and everyone was happy until...
What? I just came to bring a present for the baby.
Oh, how lovely. Thank you.
The king and queen opened Grimsley's present, but they were confused.
What is this? A spindle?
Briar Rose is far too young to play with a spindle.
See, kids, a spindle is a sharp, pointy thing used to make yarn. So not exactly a good gift for a baby. But then Grimsley said,
You didn't read the card. It explains the curse.
This is gibberish.
It says here that when Briar Rose turns 16, she'll prick her finger on a spindle and fall into a 100-year sleep. The only thing that will wake her is true love. And good luck with that. Hard to find love when you're napping.
She just put a curse on Briar Rose.
A purse?
A curse!
Oh no, curses are bad.
That's right, kids. Curses are bad, especially when they're from an angry fairy. Grimsley flew away, but the damage was done. Everyone was majorly bummed out. The next day, the king and queen banned Grimsley from the kingdom and ordered that all spindles be thrown away.
This is a no spindle zone. No spindles.
And it remained a no spindle zone for exactly 16 years. And then one day, a nearly grown-up Briar Rose went exploring around the castle. What you doing?
I'm spinning.
Really? This is how I spin. Whoa! Oh. Makes me dizzy though.
I'm spinning yarn. Then I'll make you a pretty dress.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Hey, I've never seen you around here before. Are you new?
I've been around for years, but no one visits me much.
Oh, well, now that I know you're here, I'll come and visit you every day. Hey, could I try? Ooh, I poked myself. It's not too bad though. It only hurts a little bit.
Too bad. She was actually kind of sweet. Oh well. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Briar Rose had fallen into a deep sleep. Oh no, just like the curse said she would. When she didn't show up for dinner, the king and queen began to worry. Everyone went looking for her.
Briar Rose!
Briar Rose, where are you?
When they found her sleeping, the spindle beside her, they all knew that Grimsley was to blame. The king and queen were so upset, but Grand Fairy, the oldest and wisest of all the fairies, had an idea.
I can cast a spell that will make everyone in the castle fall asleep and only wake when the princess wakes. Then it will be as if no time has passed at all.
The king and queen agreed to it. Grand Fairy summoned all the magic she could, and with a wave of her fairy wand, everyone fell asleep. Yep, still sleeping. And they slept and slept and slept. Nothing could wake them up. Over the years, the trees grew around the castle like a jungle, and eventually people kind of just forgot that it had ever even existed. But inside the castle, Briar Rose looked exactly as she did the day she fell asleep. Luckily, Grimsley hadn't cursed her dreams, and Briar Rose had plenty of sweet dreams. One time, she dreamed she lived in a land of puppies, just puppies everywhere for as far as the eye could see. Puppies! And then another time, the puppies were replaced by kittens. Kittens! Actually, there were lots of dreams like that. Puppies, kittens, ponies, unicorns, hamsters, unicorn hamsters. Pretty much anything cute/awesome, and Briar Rose dreamt about it. But Briar Rose's favorite dream was the one with the prince. Ah, the prince. The prince dream always started the same. Briar Rose would wake up bright and early. Then I would walk into the garden where all the birds and woodland creatures would come out to greet me.
Hi, Briar Rose. Briar Rose is here.
We love you, Briar Rose.
I would do the usual dream stuff, like dance around and sing with the animals. But then a handsome prince arrives on horseback. He is, of course, smitten with me and declares he is in love with me at first sight.
Oh, princess, I'm in love with you at first sight. Marry me. I can't live without you.
I hop onto his horse and we fly around. What? It's a dream. Horses fly in my dream. Anyway, then he whisks me away to his kingdom and we live happily ever after. Aw, at least she was able to have good dreams while she was sleeping. If only those dreams could come true. Thanks for coming to Storytime. Can't wait to read more stories with you at Storytime soon. Bye! Are you ready for more fun? Time for games! Let's play Count It! We'll re-watch a scene from the story and see how many times you can count my Miss Booksy book. Are you ready to count it? Here we go! The other fairies like to flit and flutter about, singing sweet songs and sprinkling pixie glitter on everything. And Grimsley, well, Grimsley liked to do sort of mischievous things like gluing fairies' wings together. We're stuck! And filling the pixie glitter jars with dirt. And she absolutely loved to put curses on the other fairies.
Curse you! I turn you into a frog!
Hey!
Grimsley just wasn't very nice. Okay, how many did you count? Let's see the answers. There's one. There's two. And finally, there's three. That was so fun. Did you find them all? Are you ready to play Find It? Okay, here's what you need to look for. Robbie, Itsy Bitsy, Ray's Magic Eraser, and how about Humpty Dumpty? Okay, are you ready? Here we go! Now where could they be? Keep looking. They've got to be around here somewhere. Maybe over there. Or maybe over here. Time is halfway up. Keep looking. Where are you hiding? Time is almost up. Hurry! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. So how did you do? Did you find everything? Here are the answers. Ravi. Ooh, good hiding spot. Itsy Bitsy. I see you. Ray's Magic Eraser. And finally, Humpty Dumpty. That's the last one. We did it. Now it's time for Spot the Difference. Ray Blank, Grace Kale, and the gang from Cruel School have totally messed up this scene from the story. Can you spot all the differences in these two pictures? Keep looking. Time is halfway up. Keep looking. Does that look right to you? Keep searching. See how many differences you can find. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So how many differences did you find? Let's see the answers. Here's a difference. Here's one. This is a different color. This isn't here anymore. Sounds like Ray and his magic eraser. Did you find all of them? Wow, good job. Come back to Cool School for more stories and games with me, Miss Booksy. Bye.